Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, welcome. How are you doing on this fabulous evening? We are back with our weekly video. I know I've actually done 2 videos this week. Technically it's a new week, but I count Monday as the beginning of the week. But today we are here to discuss a topic of one I originally planned to do like 3 or 4 months ago. Decided not to, but I actually decided to because I saw that a few people were interested in it. So yeah, before we hop right in, a shout out to Ubby and also Swiffies because I actually have been watching these Chamber Trials Academy. I think they're all calling it the One Swiffies Chamber Trials event, and it's actually quite interesting to see. But anyways, today we are here to look at a topic of what if every event was had its own team, right? This was actually an idea that I originally got inspired about by simply Alexis, one of my close friends, and they did something called Event Wars. It was Team Clicks. It's all Clicks players, Creator Carnage, Tamaru, Fruit Wars, right, etc. And actually I'm gonna pull it up the tier list because again it was going to be a graphic video, but I'm gonna just post the graphics over. Oh, never mind. Okay, looks like we're gonna I lied to you guys, sorry. It looks like it will be a graphics video, but yeah, so we're just gonna look at if all of these different events went head to head, right? Obviously I went a bit bigger with this, like I did a Block Wars team, a PB team, Biome Battle, etc. Right? Before we hop in, I want to say I kinda have to do my content creator duties and just ask you to subscribe. Recently we've actually been kind of popping off. We have these almost at 100. My mid-office video is actually doing really good. This one is actually about to beat these two in almost a day. But yeah, I will hand you guys over to the graphic me. Hey guys, it's graphic me. What's up? I'm here to just kind of explain how this is gonna work and show off the teams. So how this is going to work is it is a 50-player event. It is 10 teams of 5 players. Each team or each event will be represented by 5 players. There are 10 teams. We're gonna head down the list. I tried to do a team for every color. A few things may look weird. I will explain them as we get to them. But yeah, with that being said, we kick it off with Team MCC, which consists of JoJo Solos, Smallish Beans, Scott's Major, Shovel, and LD Shadow Lady. Pretty much, I knew that I wanted the organizer, aka, Major, to be on the team, and I know that Shovel has been playing MCC. I want to say top 8 or so, longest. Then JoJo has been in the MCC game ever since MCC Rising 1, I believe. Still going strong. Then Joel and Lizzie, of course, they're also MCC legends. I will say, in full retrospect, I did want to add a Herman or two in here. I was going to do H-Bomb and Etho instead of Joel and Lizzie. I even thought about throwing iGemin in there because he's just MCC guy. But I don't know. I like how these came out. The graphic wise, not really. I will say a lot of these graphics were either made for this and it's just a one-time thing, or they're just reused ones. You will also see with the team names pardon me, that for this team it's Team MCC, only because I forgot because I was gonna do Team Red Rabbit and then it just left my brain. I also made this graphic at 3 in the morning. I made all the rest of them an hour ago or so. So yeah, Team MCC. Let me know what do you guys think? Now we move on to the Orange Fighters from Block Wars, which consist of General Giga, Joe Bartolozzi, Wolfie, Sleepy, and Rainho. His team just screams Block Wars to me, right? Wolfie, the organizer, has been playing since Block Wars, like before the split, which I think at that time it was just called Block Wars. Then we have Sleepy again. He's been playing since the split. I think he played in Block Wars 1. Joe Bart was, I want to say, the first 3 of of the variety people to join the roster. It makes sense, and I think that Giga and Rain have both made a name for themselves, like being the more variety oriented people in Block Wars, right? They are around more. I of course want to have a VTuber in there, so Giga again has made a name for herself ever since joining Series 3. Again, this team to me just kind of screams Block Wars. It is kind of more like self-explanatory. I will say a lot of these teams will just be, this team adds up for this event. So there really isn't that much to go over. But yeah, thoughts, leave them down below. I'm trying to get up that engagement bait, Now we move on to the Golden Griffins from the Pandora's Box team. If I have to be honest here, I really only wanted Fruit to be on this team. Fruit has been playing PB for a while. He played in the spin-off event in the MIB Vid group project yesterday at the time of recording this. I am recording this on the 9th. On the 9th of November. Ooh, my end's there. But yeah, besides that, Anthos, again, he's been playing since Frost War, I believe, so it adds up for him to be here. Poundy makes a lot of sense, right? Zam has been playing for a while. Benex is a bit more of a PB newcomer, but in all retrospect, it is really hard to make a weaker end like the PB team, especially if it is teams of 5, because again, it was going to be 10 teams of 4 players until I realized I had Block Wars. I'm like, I could do all these teams as as 5-player teams, but the issue is, as you will see with events like Pandora's Box and Chamber Trials, they are very strong events, so it's hard to find lower end players. So I think I did a pretty okay job with it. With that being said, let's actually move on to Chamber Trials. Okay, so I lied. We are actually moving on to Team Clicks, and the only reason why I am, having Team Clicks be here is because when I was going through all of the the team colors, right, I realized that the Clicks didn't have a team past pink, and I also forgot that they had no orange team, so they're a lime team. Chamber is after this, and Chamber is also not really a lime green, it's more just like a thing, but anyways, we're moving on to Team Clicks, which is the Lime Lemmings, which consist of Creepy Brawler, Realistic, It's Me Marshy, Blueworm, and Rin Raccoon. The way that I also have this in my head, at least, right, is it is a brand new event, right? This is a whole new event. No one has ever played it before. No one would have any knowledge diff or anything, right? So, sorry. So yeah, this team should scream Clicks. This team throws down in Clicks. If this team actually happened in any Clicks event, I think it gaps by 8k. Creepy Brawler, being the main organizer for the Clicks event. Rill has been playing for, I want to say, since Clicks 1 and a lot of the spin-off events. The same with It's Me Marshy, plus Marshy also hosted his own Clicks event from what I remember. I thought I saw on Twitter. Blueworm again been around in Clicks for a while, was one of the captains for Clicks Horizons. It was called, I believe. Exact same with Rin Raccoon. I don't know when sorry, I'm like trying to speak too fast. I'm unaware of whenever Rin joined, but I also know that Rin was a captain for Clicks Horizons and has been in the Clicks area for a while. Yeah, again, all of these teams are pretty like, oh yeah, that adds up. So like, I'm trying to give explanations, but there really isn't any needed. Now moving on to Chamber Trials, which consist of the Chaos 21A, Simply, Alexis, I'll Be Live, No Name, and Vig. Again, I chose these players for a reason, right? Chaos is the player manager. It adds up for him to be here. Alexis has been playing since Chamber Trials 4, I believe, and still is an active Chamber Trials player to this day. Ubby, we just watched him play Chamber Trials. He plays, I'm pretty sure, I think Ubby plays every Patreon event, every mainline event, and like he plays in alternate events, right? Like the one Swifties event. I'm unsure if he's played in any other like paid for event, but yeah. And then No Name, he's actually been in Chamber Trials since from what I did my research on Chamber Trials 1, but he has not played the last 2 because they've been really high comp events. And Vig, I'm pretty sure he only played Chamber Trials 7 with Kel Awesome, Swifties, and FBM or Fire Breathman or Shane, whatever you call him. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's hard to make lower. Well, not like it's still a strong overall roster, but it's hard to make weaker teams whenever it's like, just like, for example here, if I can just think of any team, Hacking Noises, Wolfie, Dima, and Jack Nozzles, like, it's a pretty good team right there. Or like Feinberg, Infume, Danny, Oliver, MCSR, like, it's a good event, like, roster to have. Now we move on to the Hydrangea Honeybees. I still have absolutely no clue how to pronounce that, but they're the Hydrangea Honeybees from Mania Party. Of course, I had to throw Jules in here, right? Makes a lot of sense. Wubdub, he's actually, again, he's the one who gave me the comment, and I'm like, interesting. Whenever I looked at it, he's played in both the one main roster and the one for Tipsy Tourney. Same with the Pink Fluffy Seal and the Captain AGX, right? And I believe Onyx has played the main roster Mania Party. I don't believe she played in the one for Tipsy Tourney or Heart of a Hero. Actually, I did not even look at the Heart of a Hero one now that I remember it, but it's fine. But yeah, again, this team, it makes sense, right? As like, from being a team maker, it's just Mania, right? All these people know each other, they're all good friends, and for them, and for all them representing an event, it makes sense. Onyx was the one I was heavily debating whether I should put her in Clicks or here. I almost put her in Clicks, but then the issue was I did not know who I was gonna throw here for also for balancing purposes. So I think it works. It's a cool team. It's a team, right? Again, I don't know what to say. I feel like this video is gonna be kind of dry. Just yeah, this team adds up. Next team, yeah, this team adds up. But I'm gonna try to add a bit, more to it. Now we move on to the blue team from Biome Battle, which consists of It's Iggles Piggles, By the Guy, Cherry Fire, with Max, and Debbie Morales. Now, I I wanted to throw Biscuit here because it makes sense. It's his event. I put every other owner on his or her own event, right? But the issue is I don't know how good Biscuit is. Like, I tried to look around for like a clip or something where I just could not find anything. So yeah, these people, I feel like they should make sense in all retrospect. Piggles, he's played in a lot of Biome Battle. I want to say he joined in Biome Battle 2. I don't know if he's played the first one. I did my research, but I just forgot. Bradley Guy, he has played since Biome Battle 2. Sorry, took me a minute. I also know he played, or like he helped own the one for the Money SMP. He played in Jingle Jam with the one team with him, Orbits, AJX, Tay, someone else. I'm so sorry to whoever you are, but then Cherry Fire, they played in Pride. She played in Biome Battle. I'm blanking again. I'm pretty sure that she also played in Jingle Jam. Sorry, if you haven't told, or if you haven't, English, I'm like terrible today. If you're not been able to like tell yet, I've just been kind of out of it all day today. It's a Sunday. I don't really have much to do on these days, which is why I make YouTube videos, right? But anyways, with my ex, I know that that May has played since Biome Battle 1. They have played, I think, every event, even in like the spin-off events. I know May played Jingle Jam. May played 1, 2. May played 3, 4. Maybe Pride. I'm not sure if May played in Pride, but I do know that May is like, it's kind of up there, like in terms of being a Biome Battle legend. And then Debbie Morales, I know that Debbie has played in all of the mini events. And I also want to say Pride again, because I know a team. It was Nominal Gravy, Onyx, Mr. Proz, Irish. Actually, I don't know if Debbie was on that team or not. I lied. I could be lying. But, we gotta have our Biome Battle mini, representation. I also debated putting Debbie on the Minecraft Mania team because, again, adds up, makes sense. But alas, for balancing, I kind of threw Debbie here. And again, we do need this. Well, I like choked on air. But again, we do need like the smaller event like representation. But I mean by like that is because I had a really hard time choosing a 10th team. So what I did is like I didn't want to do Block Wars Origins and have Block Wars. Like I wanted to make them like on one team. Like hence why I didn't do Biome Battle Mini and Biome Battle. I wanted to like it all to be included on one team. Now we move on to Minecraft Mayhem, which is being represented by Purple Team, which actually, by doing my research, I did not even realize this. Minecraft Mayhem has no Purple Team. They never have. But Mayhem, which consists of Antfrost, OG Andres, Shalamanon, Cara Corvus, and Emily Cupcake Gaming. I think that this is probably the coolest team I have crafted ever. Just like, ever. I really, really like this team. I don't know why. It's a cool team, right? You have Shalom, who is the owner. Of course, it makes sense. Antfrost, who has played in I want to say every single Minecraft Mayhem, except for like 2. Andres, who I believe was more who had joined the Minecraft Mayhem scene more recent but has made a good name for himself, right? Emily had played in a lot of Minecraft Mayhems. I want to say that she could also be an OG Mayhem player. And then, you know, Kara, I'm also like really unfamiliar of when she joined, but I know I watched one Wolfie Shadoon boost for team, right? I really enjoyed that team a lot. But yeah, again, it's still interesting to me that Mayhem does not have a purple team. You know, I might have to, you know, talk to Shalom about that. Now we move on to the pink team, which is being represented by Cube Championships, which consist of Kel Awesome, I'm Twiggy, Insane Orbits, Jazzy Bug, and Challie. Again, this team just adds up. We have Orbit, who is not a like more recent owner, but I want to say within the last 2 months, he has become a Cube owner. Then of course we have I'm Twiggy. Twiggy has played since I want to say Cube Creator 1. He also hosted his own, right? Adds up. Kel Awesome, he's played since Cube 2 or 3, I believe. Again, he's been around. He shows up. He performs. He's just Kel Awesome. Challie, again, I also want to say he's probably one of the more recent Cube ads. I believe I could be wrong about that, but I do believe he joined in Cube 3 or 4. But yeah, he's here. And then Jazzy Bug, kind of on the same tightrope as we have Debbie Morales with bottom mini representation. Here's where we get our Cube friend roster representation, right? With Jazzy Bug. Jazzy has played whoa, vocabulary, man. She has played, I think, every single Friends Cube roster, and I want to say a few spin-offs, right? I know most notably, at least off the top of my head, she's played in the Twiggy private one. So yeah, again, these teams make sense. Moving on though to our last team. Now introducing our last team. I want to do a Bedrock representation team, but the issue is with all Bedrock events, they're all 3 players. So yes, but we have Team Pearl or the white team being represented by We Make Cool Things, or WMCT, which consists of Applejacks, Plushie33, Avery Doors, Shario, and Irish Potato. Irish being here, makes a lot of sense. Irish is a Bedrock event owner. As of recent, I know that Shario has been playing a lot more Bedrock events. I want to say he played in the most recent one. He subbed into the event. I forgot on which team. I also know that he won one event with him and Applejacks. Actually, Applejacks has been around in the Minecraft Bedrock event scene for a while. Same with Plushie and Avery Doors. Avery Doors still does Bedrock content currently, a lot. I want to say the only time that Avery plays Java is for events. Plushie, right? He's on the Blue Bedrockers for MCZ Rising 3. Makes sense. Yeah, Team Bedrock. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think below. I will say again, it was hard to come up with all 10 teams, because it was either going to be a Bedrock team, which as you can see here, or it was going to be a MCC Island team with I would have probably thrown G-Dog the Pro, Ironic, Birdboy Games, John Ball, and someone else, probably me if I had to be real. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you would swap out anyone. And yeah, I hope you all have a good morning, evening, night, wherever I shall be for you, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out.